Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the FCS Football Channel. And we are live for the UEFA Europa Conference League final. That's how you pronounce it. Well, that's what it is. So, we've got the lineups for both sides here. Now, while I might have the Fiorentina lineup there, do I know the players? Not really. So it's going to be a learning experience, a learning curve for all of us as we try and learn these players' names as we watch the match. But for Fiorentina, it is Tiracano in goal. It's Dodo, Milinkovic, Ranieri, and Biraghi as a back four. Amrabat, Bonaventura, and Mandrogria. It could be how you pronounce it. It could be. With then Kumane on the left, Nicolas Gonzalez on the right, with Luka Jovic up top for Fiorentina. Obviously, Fiorentina, I say obviously, I only found out this today and earlier. Apparently, Fiorentina one of the best sides at keeping the ball in Serie A. Now, Fiorentina didn't have the highest of finishes in the Serie A. I believe they were around mid-table. I'm gonna say 8th. I'm a genius. It's 8th. Finished 8th with 56 points to their name. Not bad, not great. Generally, they're a decent side, as you'd expect with them playing in a European final. West Ham, in contrast, finished 14th in the Premier League. They picked up 40 points, so 16 points less than the Italians. However, much harder league, obviously, the Premier League, despite what this year's European competition might be saying, with Roma, Fiorentina, and Inter Milan all getting into finals. Premier League is a better league, is a harder league. And I mean, I suppose West Ham kind of have focused a lot of their attention this year on the Conference League as opposed to just the league. Speaking of West Ham, shall we look at their lineup? Let's. So it's Alphonse Areola in goal. It's Vladimir Kufal, Kurt Zuma, Agard, and Emerson as a back four. It's Declan Rice and Thomas Soucek in a midfield double pivot with a front four of Saeed Benrahma on the left, Lucas Paquetá at number 10, Jarrod Bowen off of the right, and up top is Mikel Antonio. It's a very good lineup for both sides. For West Ham, it is full strength, really, for me. You look at the bench, Lucas Fabianski would come in for Areola if you're going for their normal starting 11, and Aaron Cresswell would come in for Emerson. And aside from that, you're looking at their best team for me. Maybe Tilo Kehrer at right back over Kufal. But, I mean, I don't think Kufal, I don't think Messi, I don't think Kehrer is that good. Don't shoot the messenger. I don't think he's that good. So, for those who don't know, my brother and my dad are actually West Ham fans. So, I am trying to find out their score predictions. I've gone 2-1 West Ham, my prediction. Obviously, please do get involved in the live chat. Let me know your predictions. And hopefully, we see a West Ham win today. Because I certainly won't be back in Manchester City in the Champions League final. And so we need to back one of the English teams in the European final. If United aren't there, which we should have been, we should have beat Sevilla. And that's a hill I'm willing to die on. There we go. Again, please do get your predictions in to the live chat. I mean, what do we make of Fiorentina? What do we make of both sides? I mean, I'm just I don't. Generally, obviously, I want West Ham to win, but generally, I don't care about the result of this game. What I care about is actually seeing a good game of football. Because I'm fed up. I watched the Europa League game. The Europa League final. And that was probably one of the worst games of football I've watched in a long, long time. Probably the worst. It was so boring. It was so crap. It was unbelievable. So, I'm really hoping that today's game is a bit more exciting. We get a couple goals. And even if West Ham don't win, we see a good match because Roma just killed that game. By the sounds of it and by the looks of it, Fiorentina will fancy themselves and will actually play the game, which should mean, fingers crossed, a good game to watch for a neutral at least. Let me just try and get up the routes to the final. So, West Ham, they topped their group. Beating, well, so they obviously they had the qualifying first, which they won 3-1 at West Ham and then 3-0 away. In their group, they won 3-1 against FCSB, beat Siliconborg 3-2 at their gaff, beat Anderlecht 1-0 in Anderlecht, then beat them 2-1 at the London Stadium before beating Silkeborg 1-0 at the London Stadium before they beat FCSB 3-0 at their gaff. They then took on AEK Lansara, who were one of the teams, I believe, that got knocked down from the Europa League. I believe they came third in their Europa League group. Beat them 2-0 at their gaff. Are they Andorran? I want to say they're Andorran. I don't know. Hold on. Cypriot. They're from Cyprus. So they beat Larnaca. Then they played Ghent, which they drew 1-1 with, before then going on to beat them 4-1 at the London Stadium to qualify. They then took on AZ Alkmaar, beating them 2-1 at the London Stadium, and then 1-0 away from home in the semi-final, which sees them here against Fiorentina. Now, Fiorentina, their run to the final was thus. So they started off in the... No, so they did start in the Conference League. They played FC Twente in their playoff game, beating them 2-1 in the first leg in Fiorentina before then drawing 0-0. In their group, they drew 1-1 with FC RFS. They then lost 3-0 to Istanbul Başakşehir in Turkey. This is when their kind of turnaround in the group happened, beating Hearts 3-0 in Scotland before then smashing them 5-1 in Italy. Beating Istanbul Başakşehir was up next, beating them 2-1 before then smashing FC RFS 3-0 away from home. Moving on into the playoffs, so they came second in their group by the looks of it. So they then beat Braga 4-0 in Portugal and then 3-2 in Italy to win that game 7-2 on aggregate. But they then met Sivasspor, where they beat when they won 1-0 in Italy and 4-1 in Sivasspor, Turkey. It is. They then played Polish outfit Lech, beating them 4-1 away in Poland and then losing 3-2 in Italy. They played Basel in the semi-final, losing their first leg 2-1 at home and then winning the away leg 3-1 in Switzerland again, which sets up the game today. And we've got the game. Hopefully, like I said, I want to see a West Ham win. But just a good game will do. I don't like the fact West Ham are wearing their away kit. But they are. Apparently, Fiorentina are actually playing more of less of a 4-3-3 and more of a 4-2-3-1. I'm just trying to sort out the teams again. I'll sort out and put both teams in the right formation. In the right positions. So it really is a one-man operation here on the FCS Football Channel. So all the support is greatly appreciated. Serracano in goal. It's Dodo. Milenkovic. Ranieri. And Biragi. Amrabat starred for Morocco in the World Cup. He is alongside Mangora with Bonaventura, formerly of AC Milan, playing at number 10 with Gonzalez off of the right, Argentinian. Was he in the World Cup squad? I'm not 100% sure. But he starts on the left with Kumane on the left. And is he still a Real Madrid player? I want to say he is. Luka Jovic. So there's the team. Serracano, Dodo, Milenkovic, Ranieri, Biragi, Amrabat, Mandroga, Bonaventura, Gonzalez, Kumane, and Luka Jovic. Captain for Fiorentina is left back Biragi. I don't know. I've signed him plenty of times on Football Manager. Don't have a clue how to say his name though. And for West Ham United, it is Alphonse Areola, Vladimir Kufal, Kurt Zuma. Is it Agoff? Agard. Emerson Palmieri. Is it? Declan Rice. Thomas Soucek. Said Benrahma. Jared Bowen. Lucas Paquetá. And finally, Mikel Antonio. Kickoff is moments away, ladies and gentlemen. Please do share the stream. Please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. As we are moments away from West Ham and Fiorentina. Bayern are set to sign Rafael Guerreiro on a free transfer. Here we go. That's not what we like to see, is it? West Ham flags are flying. And away we go here in the competition. And by looks of things, Inter Miami may have just confirmed Lionel Messi. As Fiorentina are on the attack already. Bonaventura trying to wriggle away, can't. They haven't posted anything on their Twitter just yet. Shot from West Ham and Mikel Antonio easily saved. So Fabrizio Romano has just tweeted this. Whether or not, I don't know where he's got that from, but on their Twitter, Inter Miami have not tweeted anything. Is that going to want to refocus? Well, eventually, I hope. Going to refocus? Hello? There we go. Sorted itself out now. Look, obviously, we went live earlier for when Fabrizio Romano initially tweeted the "Here we go." I find it mental still. I'm really disappointed in Leo Messi as well. To be going to into Miami, I think it's so poor. I hate it. So apparently, it's a really bad time. Breaking news: Lionel Messi. I'm going to join Inter Miami. The decision is 100% confirmed. I wanted to return. I'm very excited to be able to return, but after having experienced what I experienced and the Knicks I had, I did not want to be in the same situation. Again, wait to see what was going to happen and leaving my future in the hands of another. I'm not going back to Barca. I'm going to Inter Miami. I wanted to return to Barca, but I didn't want to leave my future in the other hand. So, I heard that they sell players or lower players' salaries. The truth is, I didn't want to go through that. So, essentially, Leo Messi has said he's going to Inter Miami because there was no guarantees that he would be able to be played. Even though if he went to Barcelona or like he wanted to, there's no guarantees he would be able to. And he didn't want to leave his potential future in the hands of other people and other players and kind of force players to have to take salary cuts, leave the club if they want to. And as Gonzalez is in here, Declan Rice slides in, he wins the ball. Gonzalez has gone down, holding his face. Nothing's been given, and we do play on. So apparently Messi will be paid a base salary of 50 million. A sizable chunk from Apple through new subscribers to the MLS Season Pass, Adidas profit shares, and Messi will also be given the option to buy an MLS club the way David Beckham was. The truth is that I had offers from other European teams, but I didn't even evaluate it because in Europe my idea was only to go to Barcelona. So Messi's saying I could have went to other European clubs, but if I was going to stay in Europe, it would be Barcelona. Make of that what you will. I don't care. Look, I respect the reasons, but I still think I think it's poor. I think Barcelona would have been fine. They would have been able to sort it. A player like Leo Messi, you sort it out so he can be registered. I think it's a poor excuse. I don't know where Messi has kind of said all this, mind you. You said it somewhere. I'm really trying to find. I'm trying to find all this over actually watching the game. Is he put it on his Instagram? No. I'm not sure. We'll put that down for now. As Areola goes long. And it's out for a goal kick, for a throw in. Poor from Alphonse Areola there. Amrabat picks it up from the centre half. Ranieri and brings it forward. Amrabat goes out wide to Gonzalez. Dodo with it. Turns out. Nice ball into I don't know how to say the other midfielder's name next to Amrabat. I'm going to stop trying. Long ball forward. Well dealt with by West Ham and Vladimir Kufal. And it will just run out for a goal kick. Benrahma can't bring it down. Dodo with it. Finds Gonzalez. Bonaventura. Formerly of AC Milan, of course. Decent little player, Bonaventura. Here is Ranieri. Turns out. Gives it to Baraghi. Goes down the line to Kumane. He's doing well. Just gives it back into Baraghi. Fiorentina keeping the ball. Back to Amrabat. Who's the deepest player at the moment for Fiorentina. Not really where you'd want him. But he'll be able to show off his excellent range of passing as well as his ability on the ball. There's a crossfield ball looking for Gonzalez, slightly overhit, and it's out for a throw-in for West Ham. Deep in West Ham's half. This isn't exactly what West Ham would have wanted. Not been the ideal start for them. However, look, that West Ham are very good at kind of riding the storm almost and hitting teams on the counter-attack and being kind of deadly when they do. Mikel Antonio was recently on a podcast saying, as a striker for West Ham, you have to live off scraps, and that's what this game looks like it's going to be at the moment. Mikel Antonio with a good interception, but gives it away straight away. And it goes back to Areola. And West Ham will look to build once again. More quotes from Messi. As Bonaventura has it. I was afraid that the same thing would happen again. That I had to come here to Paris to stay in a hotel for a long time with my family, with my children going to school and still being in the hotel. I wanted to make my own decision. Having achieved everything thanks to God and having finally achieved the World Cup, which is what I wanted so much, I also wanted to look for something else and a bit of peace of mind. If it had been a matter of money, I would have gone to Arabia or somewhere else. It seemed like a lot of money to me, and the truth is, my decision is on the other hand, and not for money. I'm at a moment where I want to break away a little. Think about my family. The last 2 years haven't been that good for my family. It was a difficult 2 years for me in general. I spoke very little with President Laporte, once or twice with Xavi. I spoke very little with Laporte, once or twice at most. With Xavi, I do have a lot of communication with since he arrived at the club, much more and very often. So Lionel Messi saying that his move to Inter Miami was A, for a bit of peace of mind, 2, for his family, which I can confirm Miami is very nice. 3, wasn't for the money. It was just for the peace of mind, having the confirmation in place already saying, look, this is definitely happening. Not where if he goes to Barcelona, he may be able to play, he may not. It's all up in the air if he went to Barca. Going to into Miami, it was all sorted, it was all done. Again, I can see why, I respect it. I don't agree with it though. And Dodo's down, he's got a bloody nose. This would have been the perfect time to read and all that. Have into Miami tweeted something. So this is where it comes from. It was actually Dodo. He goes flying into Benrahma. Just nuts him. These 2 years at PSG in which I was not happy, I did not enjoy myself, and that affected my family life. I missed a lot of my children's lives at school. Apparently, that all MLS franchises contributed financially to see the former Barcelona man, join the MLS's. West Ham on the attack here. Bowen just can't chip it to the back post to find the on-running side, Benrahma and Lucas Paquetá. But it's a throw in here to West Ham. 12 minutes in. A lot of the messy drama and situation should be dealt with now, hopefully. And we can concentrate a little bit more on the football. As we have a throw in here for Vladimir Kufal and West Ham. By the looks of it, they're going to go long into the box. In it goes. Mikel Antonio can't win the first ball. Declan Rice from the edge! Just wide of the Fiorentina post. Best chance of the game so far, and it fell to Declan Rice. Probably not the man you'd want it to fall to there. You prefer it to be Lucas Paquetá if you're going to have anyone shooting from the edge of the box. It's not a bad effort though. Just wide of the post. But never really going to find the back of the net there. Decent effort for West Ham. And it's encouraging to see. It was a long ball from Fiorentina. It's a silly free kick to give away there by Vladimir Kufal. Just pushes Kumane in the back. Kuami? Is it Kuami? Maybe. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue how to pronounce these guys' names. Quite a foul. Free kick. Fiorentina just inside Fiorentina's half, so it shouldn't be of any real danger to West Ham here. But we'll have to wait and find out. They go back into Ranieri and they'll look to build again. Here is Amrabat picking it up on the halfway line. Moving it well there. Ranieri with it. Lovely ball. Just knocking it around. Just keeping the ball. Just kind of hoping West Ham will kind of come out of this rigid, like almost 4-4-2 shape with Paquetá and Antonio as the front two. Sushek and Declan Rice just shuffling over left to right, left to right. As Ranieri brings it out from the back, finds Bonaventura. Benrahma's on his tail. Turns away brilliantly. Here is Bonaventura still. The number 5 for Fiorentina. Moves it out wide. Biraghi looks to get the cross in. Good block by Jared Bowen. The throw in for Fiorentina. 15 minutes played. Fiorentina 0. West Ham 1. It feels like it's been longer than 15 minutes. Baragi, long throw into the box. First one by Soucek, second ball won by Soucek, but it's not really out. Paqueta wins the third ball. Antonio brings it down. Can't get away, and here comes Gonzalez, edge of the box, up against Declan Rice. Declan Rice sees it won. And here is Emerson Palmieri. Goes back to Areola. The crossfield looking for Vladimir Kufal. Brings it down really well. First time ball into Mikel Antonio on this right hand side. Kufal's made the overlapping run. Poor touch by Antonio, but he keeps it somehow. Past another. Is that not a free kick? No, it's not. And Amrabat with a good tackle. And here comes Amrabat for Fiorentina. Just stops on the halfway line now. And Inter Milan. I was going to say Inter Milan. It's not even Inter Miami. None of it. It's Fiorentina. Have the ball. They just slow it down. And it's Milenkovic. Amrabat. It's a restart. It's a refresh for Fiorentina now. On the back with Ranieri. Goes across to Milenkovic. Dodo. Poor pass and Soucek intercepts. Looks for Paqueta first time. Poor ball. Paqueta can't really take it down. Again, Lionel Messi has reaffirmed he did want to return to Barcelona, and that was his dream. But given what happened 2 years ago, where he tried to stay, but it was just not feasible. La Liga didn't allow it. He couldn't return. Here is Kurt Zouma. Declan Rice. Kufal. Goes down the line. Looking for Mikel Antonio. Antonio up against Milenkovic. Gets the better of him, and surely that's a free kick, West Ham. No, it's a free kick for Fiorentina. Not sure about that. Not sure about that. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. As here comes Fiorentina, good defending from Emerson, just with a sliding effort to take it away from Dodo, who was making a very good run into the box. Questa fighting for it and wins it from Soucek, from Bonaventura. Soucek had it and Antonio's lost it. I tell you what, the FA Cup final has absolutely destroyed my throat. My throat hurts so much. Here's Kufal, goes down the line. Well defended by Fiorentina. Going to be Kufal. Throws it down the line. Bowen fighting for it. Milenkovic has it, and Fiorentina will go back to the goalkeeper and they'll reset. This will go straight back to Milenkovic. It's almost at times looking like it's almost a back three for Fiorentina, with Amrabat so often dropping into that third centre back role. And here he is now. Comes inside. Amrabat still just in the centre circle here for Fiorentina. Ranieri. Again, dropping behind Ranieri, almost into a back three. Kone. Dodo with it. Bonaventura. Gonzalez. Bonaventura. Moves out wide. Uragi. Poor touch from Gonzalez, and surely West Ham win it back here. No, they don't. I heard reports of La Liga giving the green light, but the truth is that many really many things were still missing in order to make my return to Barcelona happen. I didn't want to be responsible for them. I didn't want to be responsible for them trying to sell players or reduce salaries. I was tired. Fiorentina using the ball well here. Mangora, Humane, Loss, and Sushek has it. Wins a free kick there, Bowen. I'm not really sure what happens. I think the Fiorentina player just runs into him. Emerson goes back into Agard. Ariola. Zuma's there if they want to use him. Instead, they go long looking for Jared Bowen. Bowen competes for the first ball. Apparently, he heads it out for a throw-in for Fiorentina. Ranieri to Milenkovic. Moves it to Dodo. Not the greatest of passes, but Dodo does make it back to the goalkeeper. He goes out wide. From Paleri. Back to the goalkeeper. And Inter Miami have confirmed Lionel Messi. I'll try and load the video up. I'm not sure how well this is going to go. Crossfield ball looking for Jared Bowen from Rice. Well defended by Fiorentina. And Bowen can't pick it up in the box. He's chasing it now. So this is what Inter Miami have just tweeted. From Rama. Antonio. Poor from Antonio, really. And Bonaventura has it now for Fiorentina. There's players running either side of him. We don't need to watch it again. So it's done. Fair play. Into Miami, you've got Lionel Messi. Is it a move? I don't agree with the move at all. I respect his reasons. I don't agree with them. Then I respect Ronaldo's decision to move to Saudi Arabia because no one wanted him. I actually can't believe another Dortmund player is fucking off to Bayern in Guerrero. I just saw someone say that that Dortmund changing room is so slimy, and it's so true. How many players want to move away from Dortmund to Bayern? Fiorentina corner, one at the front post, over the bar by Milenkovic. Not a bad effort. Not a bad effort. 25 minutes played here. This Messi news is really messing with me. Because I keep going to say Inter Miami, or Inter Milan. It's Fiorentina. Fiorentina nil. West Ham nil. 25, moving closer to 26 minutes in. Is the camera gonna focus? Who knows? There we go. I mean, when it comes to chances for both sides, these are how the stats are looking. So Fiorentina bossing the possession, 73% for them compared to 27 for West Ham. 5 shots for West Ham's 2. However, 1 on target for West Ham, 0 for Fiorentina. So Fiorentina, you'd have to say, are the better team so far. But this is how West Ham play. They like to kind of defend and, as Mikel Antonio said, live off scraps. They'll create plenty of scraps for him to live off. It's about then taking that opportunity when it comes and not kind of conceding high quality a chance. And I think West Ham can do that as Emerson goes long, looking for Mikel Antonio, who wins a free kick. Well played. Just gets his body between the man and the ball. And as soon as he feels that contact, straight down. Good centre forward play there up against Ranieri from Mikel Antonio. And here comes West Ham. Jared Bowen here on this right hand side. Looks to get the cross in. Cross comes in. One in the middle of the box by Amrabat, and the goalkeeper has it in his arms now. We're approaching the halfway stage of this first half. Well, we're over the halfway stage of this first half, aren't we? I was going to say, or I was meant to say is, we're approaching the half an hour stage of this first half, but that's not really a football phrase. Here's Amrabat. Nice ball into Gonzalez. Back into Dodo. Gonzalez wants it back. Instead it's Bonaventura. We'll bring it forward. Now he looks for Gonzalez, slightly over here. Again, just to reiterate, to try and end the Lionel Messi Inter Miami saga. His deal includes a percentage on subscriptions paid for MLS Season Pass from Apple TV, paid directly by Apple. So Apple are paying some of his wages or his fee. A percentage of Inter Miami shirt sales paid directly by Adidas. So whatever money Adidas get for Inter Miami shirts, some of that will go towards paying for Lionel Messi, as well as the possibility of acquiring an MLS franchise at the end of his deal. Hello, that is me. How are we? Note that all MLS franchises contributed financially to see the Argentinian come to America. So Am I the only one following you? What do you mean? Am I? I mean, I've got. You're not the only person in here now. If that's what you're asking. As Emerson comes forward, gets the cross in. Good block by Milenkovic. Benrahma on the edge. Go on, lad. Do something. Oh, that's brilliant. That's a free kick to West Ham, edge of the box. Brilliant play by Saeed Benrahma. Brought it down on his chest. He's booked. He's booked Benrahma. He's saying it's a dive. What? I'll have to see this back, but that looked a certain free kick. Benrahma inside. That's a foul. He beats him. Sticks his leg. Oh no, it's a dive. What is he doing? What is he doing? Yellow card for Saeed Benrahma. And it's the right decision. Hello, how are we? How are we doing, mate? Do you have a prediction for the game? No, I agree. It's not. I did think it was originally, but he's absolutely jumped. He's doing the high jump, the long jump. I just don't understand. It's embarrassing. You're edge of the box. Either he's going to take you down or just go and score. Because realistically, I mean, do West Ham have any elite free kick takers or great free kick takers? I don't think so. And second of all, how often do you see free kicks right on the edge of the box, people scoring? You don't see it. So why go diving for that free kick instead of just running onto the box, and chances are you're going to get at least a shot on goal, or just actually take the contact. As Gonzalez is brilliantly up against Gonzalez and Rice, as against Emerson and Rice, and Agard is brilliantly across to block him. You're going 2-0 West Ham. Well, I went 2-1, so we're on the same sort of wavelength here. Thank you for the subscription, lad. Not all heroes wear capes. That's what I say. So West Ham fans are throwing cups onto the pitch, and they've cut open Baragi. That's pathetic. Really, really poor from West Ham fans. Really, really poor. That guy goes over, tells them to stop. There's a vape as well. It's pathetic. It's so poor from West Ham. They make it's just a mess. Why would you do that? I think it's pathetic. Declan Rice has now gone over. There's the one that cuts him open. And he starts clapping him, saying, nice one, well done. Declan Rice is saying, look, I'm going to have a word. I'm going to have a word. I can't, I'm afraid. However, if you're in the UK or you've got a UK VPN, I'm not sure about other countries, but in the description, there is a link to the game. BT Sports are live streaming the actual match for free on their YouTube channel. So, you go into the description. You're in the UK. You've got a UK VPN. It might work around the world. I'm not sure, but certainly in the UK, if you go on BT Sports' YouTube channel, or you go into the description down below, there is a link to the game where you can watch it for free alongside me. There you go. And if you want to watch it alongside me, there's my game timer. Directly in sync with the game. You sync those two up. Bada bing, bada boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're all at the same. We're all in the same situation. No worries, no worries. If I could put the game on the screen, obviously I would, but I don't really fancy my channel being shut down. The game is now getting underway after the rude interruption by the West Ham fans throwing stuff, cups, vapes, you name it. Pathetic from West Ham. Look, I like West Ham. I want them to win, but I said it about Man City. I'll say it again about West Ham fans. It's so poor. Absolutely no reason to be throwing stuff at opposition. But we will take it now. Baragi stands over this corner kick. Ball gets whipped in. One at the front post by Fiorentina. It's in the air. Zuma can't win the first ball, but he gets the second ball. Hooked back into the box. Areola has it. And will throw it out to Declan Rice. Paqueta back to Declan Rice. Zuma. Across to Agard. Emerson's there, but he goes instead into Lucas Paqueta, who moves it forward looking for Benrahma. Poor touch. And Thomas Soucek with an even worse touch or slash pass to Emerson. And it's out for a throw into Fiorentina. Not a good game so far by Thomas Soucek, I have to say. His passing's been all over the place as Amrabat picks it up. Bringing it forward here for Fiorentina. Umami puts the cross in. Well won by, I think that was Declan Rice. And Jared Bowen fighting for it. And surely that's a free kick to West Ham. No. West Ham, no, they have been given it. Free kick West Ham just on the halfway line. Good pressing, I want to say, by Jared Bowen. The long ball, crossfield looking for Benrahma, just overhit. And I tell you what, West Ham, their passing today has been a bit shambolic. I can't lie. We'll load up the stats from the official figures. As Dodo goes long, Declan Rice wins the first ball. Emerson can't win the second, but Gonzalez did, and West Ham have it. That will be a throw into West Ham, and Rabat kicks it out. So as it stands, stats look like this. The shots and what have you haven't changed. Possession hasn't changed too much either. You look at the passing though, 101 passes with a 74% accuracy. 218 in comparison made by Fiorentina with an 83% accuracy. West Ham not really finding their groove so far. Right, so Fiorentina have a goal, a throw-in on this right-hand side. Dodo will take it. Benrahma's just slowly tracking back. That looked like a foul throw, I can't lie. Of course, we will be doing a watch-along on Saturday for the biggest game in world football. It will be Manchester City versus Inter Milan in the Champions League final. And we'll be live here on the FCS Football channel to watch it. To watch Manchester City inevitably beat the Italians, as Paqueta has it. He's done really well to turn out of a lot of danger. And there's a lovely ball out here to Saeed Benrahma on this left-hand side, up against Dodo. And wins a corner for West Ham. I'm not sure it was. I think that's poor goal refereeing. Saeed Benrahma. We'll see it here. Up against Dodo. Step overs. Oh, yes. Poor. Really poor. Step overs it off the pitch there, Benrahma. But Emerson will be able to take the corner for West Ham. Arm goes up. And in it comes from Emerson. It's a good ball. Well dealt with by Milenkovic. And it's another corner for West Ham. Emerson whips the ball in. Zuma goes down. He wants a penalty. Declan Rice shot. I think he's actually blocked by Soucek. Benrahma has it though. Into Emerson. Brings it forward here. Emerson still barged over. And it's a free kick for West Ham. Barged over there, Emerson, who was on a very, very good run by Kouami. We'll see it from this corner again. Zuma went down. It's a poor clearance, and it was actually Thomas Soucek. Soucek is rubbish, isn't he, Thomas Soucek? And Amrabat gives Agar a little push there. Obviously, Morocco teammates. So it's all in jest. I'm sure if someone else though, he probably would have went down. Kevin Nolan there in the back. He's looking big. So with Aaron Cresswell on the bench, who will take this free kick? I imagine Saeed Benrahma. Benrahma's there. So is Emerson. Almeri. Might be a little bit too far out to think about shooting. Emerson delivers it into the box. Well defended on the first ball. Paqueta picks it up on the edge. Koufal's made a good overlapping run. And he gets the cross into the back stick. Soucek heads it across. But to absolutely nobody. Barron's having words with him saying, come on, you've got to head that into us. He's just headed it into no one. It's really poor, really, from Thomas Soucek. Did well to get it back across, but to absolutely nobody. Just a waste, really. Azuma goes and finds Benrahma. And here comes West Ham again. Agard there, I think it is. Just on his toes. Not on his toes, sorry. So flat-footed. And is beaten to the ball as Declan Rice picks it up on the half. In his own half. At centre-back, really. And Kazuma now has it. And again, they go long. Looking for Saeed Benrahma. Dodo wins it. And it's out for a throw into West Ham. Paqueta takes it quickly into Emerson. Finds Declan Rice. Agard with it. And he goes back into Areola. And West Ham will probably inevitably go long again. And they do. Looking for Saeed Benrahma and Paqueta. None of them can pick it up. And Dodo goes back into the goalkeeper. And we're nearly at the end of this first half. Fiorentina 0. West Ham United 0. No real opportunities for either side in this first half. Declan Rice had one from the edge. Luka Jovic had one blocked. But those aside, nothing of real substance. Sorry, it's some like I feel like when I said nothing there, it came out as more nothing. which isn't a word. It's just my throat. Making me say words weird. I don't know why. Kumane finds Bonaventura. Amrabat. Kumane, nice turn. Somehow he's got away from about 3 West Ham players. He did the hard job really well, but the easy job, the pass out wide, he got it all wrong. And there will be 4 minutes of added time in this first half as West Ham and Fiorentina look to try and put the first dagger and get the first goal of this Europa Conference League final here in Prague. Milenkovic will bring it forward for Fiorentina. Moves out wide to Gonzalez. First time ball into Bonaventura and he's in the box. Ball goes to the back stick. Kufal deals with it well in the first ball, but Kumane will pick it up. Bowen fighting for it. Biragi gets the cross in. It deflects up off of Kufal and Areola does well to safely see it into his arms from the cross. And that should be about it for this Fiorentina attack. I imagine Areola will go long. Looking for Ben Rama if I was to hazard a guess. Kufal's gone down. Staining's alright. We'll see the cross. Yeah, the cross just cannons off of the side of Kufal's face. You can see why he went down, but he should be alright. And Areola he's dropped the ball and he's saying, go long, go long. And Areola hits it long, looking for Paqueta and Benrahma again. Poor from Agard there, just gives it to Biragi, who goes back to the goalkeeper, who just launches it forward. Agard can't win the first ball. Start pushing the back maybe there by Luka Jovic. Kumane has it now. Or Kuami, sorry. Amrabat. Biragi, back to Amrabat. Goes into Milenkovic. Dodo. Bonaventura. Fiorentina moving it around well here, just looking for that opportunity. The slightest of gaps in this West Ham armour. They may have found it here. The corner to Fiorentina. It was a lovely ball and a lovely run from Dodo. Gonzalez found him. Benrahma just seen it out for a corner before Dodo could pick it up though. And it's going to be a corner to Fiorentina. West Ham quite good in the air. They've got a lot of tall players. You look at Declan Rice, you've got Thomas Soucek, you've got Lucas Paqueta. He's not small to say the least. Areola isn't afraid to come and claim. You've got Kurt Zuma, Agar, both fantastic in the air. Antonio just willing to put his body where it hurts and throw himself at the ball. A lot of West Ham players that you'd back just to clear anything that comes into the box. So if Fiorentina are going to score, I would be very, very surprised if it was from a corner. Amrabat, again, picking up in almost a first centre-half role. Milenkovic, back into Amrabat. Milenkovic will bring it forward. Goes into Gonzalez. Gonzalez next to get the crossing. Kumane hits the post. And it's a goal for Fiorentina. And it's Luka Jovic with the goal. I don't know if it will count or not. It doesn't look like it will. Flag may be up. Obviously, VAR will check it. VAR will check it. Fiorentina have put the ball into the back of the net. The first cross goes in. Kumane is onside. Luka Jovic, I think he's on. He looks onside there to me. They're checking it. Jovic is down. He's laid down. Checking it. Again. I think he's on. Look like Luka Jovic has also got a bloody nose. David Moyes talking to Declan Rice there. He can't be happy with really what he's seen so far here in Pride from his West Ham side. Goal check is still going on. This will be a huge goal in the contest if it is to stand. And by the looks of it, the check is over and it is offside. Goal does not stand. I'm interested to see the lines. Are they going to show us the lines? No. Instead, we're going to have Areola kick it long for half-time. And there is half-time here in the Europa League final. It is Fiorentina 0. West Ham United 0. Not the greatest of halves there for West Ham. David Moyes will certainly be slightly disappointed in his side today. They could have done more. Could have done a lot more there. Go out in here and actually win this game. So far, Fiorentina are the better team. You got 8 shots on target to 3. 0 on target, which is, I suppose, what West Ham will say. We're saying, yeah, they might be getting shots away, but they're not high quality enough to be hitting the target from them. I'm not sure how much I really kind of get on board with that line of thinking. 69% possession to 31, not great. And the passes, 282 to 126. Over double the passes. That is not a good look. That really is not a good look for West Ham. But look, I'm going to quickly go refill my bottle. I might even try and find something for my throat. It is absolutely killing me. So I'll be right back for the second half, where hopefully we'll see some more goals, some more action. Well, we'll see our goal, some action, maybe a yellow card, maybe a red card or two. Make the game interesting. But it's been a better. So this is already better than the Europa League final. I can say that for now. So I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Right, let me just turn. Let me just turn the actual room light on. So Luka Jovic is off. Arthur Cabral is on. I'm sucking on a lozenge now. Hopefully, help me see out the rest of this game. As we are underway for the second half. It's a watch along, so we don't actually have the game on, Greg. However, we do commentary over it. As well as that, there is a link in the description if you are in the UK where you can watch the game. My throat is killing me. Sorry. The long ball over the top. Gonzalez takes it down well. Emerson looks to take him out but can't. There is Dodo. Beats Benrahma. Gets the cross in. They're lining up Fiorentina. Balls back across. Well defended by Emerson in the end. Baragi. Or from Baragi. From not Baragi. Malagonda. I don't know how to pronounce his name. As Amrabat has it. Bonaventura. Dodo's made a good run to the support. Amrabat. Back to Amrabat. Bonaventura looks to get the cross in from deep. Finds Kuamiya at the back and Kufal gets it clear. And Kufal's not very happy with the rest of his defenders there. Dushak finds Paqueta. And here comes a chance for West Ham. But Paqueta can't find Antonio. And Fiorentina have it again. And will bring it forward again. Bonaventura out to Dodo. Cuts inside. Declan Rice wins it though. And here is Mikel Antonio on the left-hand side will bring it forward here for West Ham. Gets fouled by Gonzalez. Free kick for West Ham on the halfway line. Good piece of defending. Or attacking, sorry, from Mikel Antonio to draw the foul. Luka Jovic down the bench looks gutted to have to come off. Or to have come off. I tell you what, if West Ham want to kick on next year, regardless of whether they lose Declan Rice or not, they have to replace Thomas Soucek. He's so bad. Bowen goes down the box. Agard finds Benrahma. Shoot. Deflected over the bar. But Benrahma's still down, holding the back of his head. Obviously, VAR is there. No. That might be the most easy VAR decision you're ever going to see. It's never a foul. Not even on a week of Sundays is that a foul. Bowen will take this corner for West Ham. Bowen delivers. Well defended by Fiorentina at the front post. And it will run all the way out for a West Ham throw. Near the corner flag. It looks like Mikel Antonio will take it. And will probably just launch one into the box. That's exactly what he'll do. It's a long one. Goalkeeper's come to clear it. And he claims it at the edge of his box. Gonzalez is down now. Are you alright? There we go. It's alright. Why is that gone? There we go. Camera should look a bit better now. Not completely like washed out as it looked before. Another Fiorentina player down here. I have to say, I'm getting fed up with all these Fiorentina players constantly being down. There's Gonzalez. And Agard's also down. If I look for it, he's bit his lip or cut his lip. Just handbags. Just handbags after handbags, really, in this game. If I looked at it, Agard's getting booked. We'll see it here. I don't see a booking in there. They both go for the ball. Gonzalez wings it. It's a foul, yes. Yellow card, no. I think that's a poor call from the official. Really poor decision that for me. He goes up to win the header and Gonzalez beats him. Like I say, it's a foul, yes. Yellow card, no. I tell you what, my throat, every time I go to swallow, every time I talk, more or less, it just hurts. Biragi looks to get the crossing. Well defended by Jared Bowen. Really poor. I don't even want this game anymore. Really poor this from West Ham. Big European final, and I don't think they're really turning up. As Amrabat goes across to Milenkovic, to Dodo. Look, Fiorentina are a good side. As Dodo attacking down this right hand side from right back. We'll find Gonzalez. Sorry, Bonaventura. Back to Dodo. Amrabat's there. But instead they go to Milenkovic, who now finds Amrabat, who goes back to Ranieri. Amrabat screaming for it and takes it back. Moves it to Milenkovic. Goes long. Emerson wins the first ball. Benrahma looks to flick it to Soucek but can't. Dodo does well and gets it back into Biragi. Into Ranieri. Trust Amrabat, who gives it straight back to him. And with 55 minutes played, 5 minutes into this second half, still 0-0. Fiorentina looking like the side that will win it if either side do. Why do I keep saying Fiorentina? It's Fiorentina. An I, not an L. Emerson goes down the line looking for Mikel Antonio. That's a clear foul on Antonio. A free kick to West Ham. Dodo's having words with the referee. I think you book him, ref. Book him! He's not booked him. He's bottled it, ref. The ref has bottled it. Zuma. The Kufau. Goes long, looking for Antonio, who wins the first ball. Looks for the run of Jared Bowen, but he just hadn't made the run, Bowen. And it's moments like that is what West Ham play for. And why all this is defending's for. For a moment, that long ball to Antonio to win the flick on. To find a run of a Bowen. To find a run of a Paqueta. As we have the ball here with Magnola. Finds Cabral. Edge of the box here for Fiorentina. Kumane goes for goal. Right at Alphonse Areola. And it's a simple save for the French international. Never really troubling in that shot from the... I believe he's Ivorian. Kouame. Here's Alphonse Areola. Goes long. Looking for Antonio. Antonio can't win the first ball. Amrabat somewhat wins the second ball. Soucek, good interception. Here is Lucas Paqueta. Through the legs of the number 38, Magadona. And it's a battle now for it. Paqueta wants a free kick. I don't think he's got a free kick, but he has won the throw-in. Foul with a long throw. Bowen takes it down in the box. Bowen, Antonio, Benrahma are all screaming for a handball. Again, VAR is in this. We do have VAR. It is in effect. If it is handball, it will be checked. Agard wins the header and it's out for a throw-in. The referee says just stop. VAR is going to check this handball. Potential penalty check for West Ham United. Surely not. We'll see it here. Bowen takes it down. It looks like it does hit a hand. Handball! It's got to be a penalty. It's got to be a penalty. That is handball. That is handball. And the referee has to at least go and check the monitor. Because that hits his hand. That is handball. And he's checking the monitor. Bowen takes it down, and there you can see handball. Biragi punches it away from Bowen. It's a penalty. It's a penalty all day long. Got to be a penalty this for West Ham. That's the most blatant handball you're ever going to see. Bowen takes it down. Biragi punches it away from him. It's a handball. And it's all Baragi's fault. And VAR has given the penalty to West Ham. That is a clear and obvious penalty. Saeed Benrahma will take the penalty. By the looks of it, we got a change. Kurt Zuma is off. On comes Tilo Kehrer. Not sure why. I don't know if that's injury or what. But Kehrer comes on. Zuma makes way. Saponara is also going to come on for Kouami. Now, I don't know if Saponara will operate off of the left or off of the right, sorry. No, it is the left. Or if we'll see like a Bonaventura move over. But Saeed Benrahma has the ball on the spot. For West Ham United here in the Europa Conference League final. Can the Algerian score to give West Ham a lead? Benrahma takes. Benrahma scores! And West Ham United have their 1-goal lead. And it's a great penalty from Saeed Benrahma. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And it's a 1-goal lead for the Iron, for the Hammers in the 61st minute. It is Saeed Benrahma. And the fans go berserk. Benrahma and West Ham run to the away fans. The travelling Londoners. And that is the goal they've been waiting for. And West Ham haven't been at their best today. West Ham, they really, really haven't defended for a large portions of this game. However, Saeed Benrahma made no mistake. It's not exactly in the top corner, but it's not down the middle either. It's a sort of mixed match of the keeper's right hand side, keeper's right, the right top corner, and the middle of the goal. It's a good penalty. That's a West Ham lead in the Conference League final. Courtesy of Saeed Benrahma. Aqueta does well. Good closing down, and it's a throw into Fiorentina. You can see the West Ham fans now, they're getting up for it. We're just over 26 minutes to go. West Ham have a lead as Bowen goes down. Free kick West Ham. Just in line with the semicircle, really. That is a clear foul by Amrabat on Jarrod Bowen. Declan Rice will take the free kick for West Ham. A lovely crossfield ball. Taken down well by Ben Rama. Looks for a bit of space. Gets the cross in. Well defended. Paqueta picks it up on the edge of the box. Back to Declan Rice. Into Emerson. Finds Saeed Ben Rama. Back to Emerson. Lovely play here from West Ham. Well defended in the end by Fiorentina. And it's a throw into West Ham. High up. Good opportunity this for West Ham to maybe get some bodies into the box. The West Ham fans, you can see him singing, they're dancing in the crowds. Something that never seemed possible 2-3 years ago, to be playing in Europe. Last year, semi-finalists in the Europa League. This year, in the Conference League, they've gone one step further and made the final. Can they finish the step that they've already started to take and go on to win said final? Of course, they've got that 1-goal lead, and it may be a chance for Fiorentina. They want handball. It's from a yard out. I don't think you can give that. And into the book goes, I think that was Bonaventura, for protesting against the referee. Might have been Ranieri. And the referee saying, go away. I don't want to hear it. And we'll see it here. No, I'm not. I would debate whether it even hits his arm/hand and not shoulder. But from a yard away, and his hand in a completely natural position, or in fact, you'd argue it might not even be natural. It's because it's how low it is, and like you're realistic, you're not walking around your hands like this, are you? And that's where his hand is. He's making his body as small as possible. It's never, ever a foul. But Bonaventura has it in the box! 1-0! 1-0! Fiorentina equalise instantly. Instant reply from Fiorentina. And it's Bonaventura. And again, they go running to the Fiorentina fans. Now this is a final. This is the final. You can see how much it means to them. The players, the officials are running over to the fans. I'm not sure if there's a potential offside here or something. It looks all legal. It's originally comes from a long ball to Gonzalez. He wins the flick down. And it's one touch by Bonaventura to set himself. And a second to volley it into that back post. It's a great hit by Bonaventura. And Areola not really got any chance of saving that. They're showing the replay quite a lot. So I don't particularly know why. There's something else going on. See David Moyes puts his hand to his head. After going 1-0 up, they couldn't even hold on for 5 minutes. And it's back to stage 1. Goal kick Fiorentina. Just straight through the back goes Antonio and Ranieri, trying to win and force him to touch it out for a corner. But he's just straight to the floor. It's Tiricado. We'll take the goal kick. And you just say go forward. We'll go long. We'll go long. Here's Tiricado. Goes long. Declan Rice doesn't win it. Agard does though. Declan Rice can't bring it down and just absolutely levers Bonaventura. He hasn't meant to. Bonaventura, as Declan Rice has kind of swiveled and gone to launch it forward, Bonaventura's just jumped onto the loose ball and he's just caught him. Sorry about that. There's a free kick here for Fiorentina. Amrabat lays it off to Bonaventura. Gets the cross in. One in the area by Fiorentina. And Ariola now just claims the loose ball. Ariola will look to take the free kick, the goal kick quickly. Rolls it out to Emerson, who finds Rice into Lucas Paqueta. Does well up against Amrabat. Here is Paqueta. Lovely ball into Antonio. Got to score, doesn't. He's offside anyway, so it wouldn't have counted even if he did score. But that is some chance for Mikel Antonio, which he just simply has to take. And I think that is the problem with West Ham and Mikel Antonio. Yes, it wouldn't have counted, and he is quite far offside, but you've got to be scoring there. It's a good save by the goalkeeper, but that's no excuse. He has to score there, Mikel Antonio. It wouldn't have counted, but there will be times when that would count, and the result ends the same. Here is Gonzalez. Twisting and turning, looking for a bit of space to try and get the cross in. Cross does come in. Cabral. Maradona! What a miss! From the edge of the box, centre of the goal. All he has to do is hit the target. And he curls it wide. Huge, huge miss. What a chance. What a chance. Fiorentina go long. West Ham go long, sorry. Cabral can't bring it down. They do have it here with Bonaventura to Cabral. Skips past Soucek. Cabral with it again. Good run by Amrabat. Not found. Paquetá has it. Soucek looks for Kufau. And again, it's another poor pass by Thomas Soucek. He's so bad. Thomas Soucek. He is so bad. Barcelona made a statement on Messi joining into Miami. What? Akatar moves it out to Ben Rama. Saeed Ben Rama looks to get the cross in. Block. Soucek gives it away. Oh shit! I don't. Got to change the score. West Ham's lead lasted 3 minutes, by the way. 3 minutes. That's a foul on Paquetá. It is. Free kick, West Ham. If you guys are enjoying the stream, the game, whatever really, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. And please do share the stream as well. And Pablo Fornals coming on. That better be for Soucek. It's got to be for Thomas Soucek. And drop Paquetá a little bit deeper. Because he is awful, Thomas. Emerson will take the free kick. In it comes. Well defended. Kufau! It's embarrassingly badly hit. And Saeed Benrahma's coming off. Wow. Massive call this. Massive call this from David Moyes. Saeed Benrahma off. Pablo Fornals is on. Now I know Benrahma doesn't usually play the full 90. However, that is a big call. I think Benrahma's played quite well. Here is Saponara. Goes to curl one. Good block by Kufau. Ranieri just scuffs one into the ground, and Fornals, he plays an arguably worse pass, looking for Kufau, and here is Baragi straight at the goalkeeper. Easy and decent save by Alphonse Areola to keep the scores at 1-0. Oh, honestly, if this better not go to extra time. I'm not here for extra time, man. We've got 15 minutes to find a winner for either side. Soucek wins the first ball. Bowen takes it down. Bowen looks to run Ranieri. Can't. And here is Ranieri now. On this left-hand side into Bonaventura, who wants options. The only option is to give it away to Mikel Antonio, it seemed, who gets it back to Alphonse Areola, who will start the play from the back. Declan Rice. Agard brings it forward into Tilo Kehrer. I still find it weird that Zuma came off. I don't know if Zuma came off with an injury or what. But it's weird. He did. I'm going to try and find out. Apparently he might have done his hamstring. Great touch by Kufau. Saponara has it, goes down the line, out for a throw-in. Good defending from Amrabat. Not from Amrabat, from Saponara. So yeah, Kurt Zouma has gone off with an injury. Apparently it's a hamstring. Real shame. I haven't looked the same since he's gone off. About 11 minutes to go. And Soucek! And the back stick forward out! They want another handball! What? I don't know what's been given. I don't know what's been given. Fuck off. Oh, no, that is the worst refereeing decision I've ever seen in my life. He's given a high boot, or he's given a foul for Milenkovic's head is down the... That is stupid. Stupid refereeing. I don't care what's happened. Milenkovic has put his head where... Like... Down here. And he's like, why have I been kicked? Sorry, you put your head where a boot is, expect to be kicked. Never a foul. Honestly. And the thing is, that would have disallowed... If Soucek scored, would have disallowed the goal because of it. Disgrace of a referee decision, that. Agard goes long. Looking for Bowen. Bowen wins the header. It was Soucek. And it was tipped wide by the goalkeeper. Would have been some goal, that. I have to say. Header from the edge of the box. Just tipped wide. Good save by the goalkeeper. It was a decent header. And we've got 9 minutes left of the 90. West Ham deliver from the corner. Soucek can't find the header. Bowen can't really either. Kufal finds Declan Rice. It's a really poor ball into the box from Declan Rice. Bowen's gone down. And he's holding his thigh. West Ham fans will be hoping it's nothing serious. I think it would just be a contact injury. Back up. Hopefully it's just a dead leg or something. He looks like he's going to be alright, thankfully. The long ball. Bonaventura. Dodo. Another change approaching for Fiorentina in a bid to try and win this final before we get to extra time, which is in 8 or so minutes time. Here is Milenkovic bringing it forward for Fiorentina. Crossfield ball to Saponara, takes it down really well. Biragi. Long ball. It looks like Bowen's actually gone central with Antonio moving out to the right. Poor from Emerson, gives it away. And Fiorentina have it again. Just dotting the ball hit in and around West Ham here. Fiorentina. Bonaventura goes back to Biragi. Out to Milenkovic, who's stepped into a kind of more of a midfield role than anything. Gonzalez gets out to Dodo. Back to Milenkovic. Bonaventura. Biragi shoots. And it's so wide. So wide. It's an awful effort by the left back. And it's Igor coming on for Ranieri. Centre half for centre half. Kufal goes down the line. Bornals looks to flick it back central. Goalkeeper's off his line well and quickly. Collect and moves it out wide to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looks to take on Declan Rice. Antonio gets back and makes the tackle, but he actually finds Bonaventura with said tackle instead of keeping the ball himself. But Emerson wins it back here for West Ham. And with just over 5 minutes to go, we'll drive forward here for West Ham. Moves it into Antonio. Back to Emerson, who gets taken out. And it's a free kick for West Ham. And it's a dangerous position here for West Ham. We've got an opportunity to get bodies forward. Get bodies into the box. Amrabat is booked for his troubles. And can West Ham win it? They've got the manpower to do it. David Moyes' teams are built on being good from set pieces. Declan Rice will take the free kick. I'm surprised he's taking it and not Emerson. Dushek's in the box. Agard's in the box. Antonio's in the box. Bowen's in the box. The ball comes in. Well defended. Sushek couldn't flick the ball goalwards. And Kufal gets it back to Areola and stops the Fiorentina counter-attack as Areola goes long. We are throwing for West Ham. Kufal goes to Bowen. Over Bowen's head though, and it's out for a goal kick. And it looks more and more likely that we are going to go to extra time. We're going to have an additional half an hour of football to decide it. If not, penalties. Or can we have some last minute magic from either side? We go long. Well won by Agard. Caro gets it clear. Amrabat takes it down. Declan Rice now brings it down. Finds Pablo Fornals, who looks to go down the line. Well defended by Fiorentina and Dodo. 3 minutes left of the 90. West Ham, Fiorentina tied at 1-1. As I've said before and said earlier on in the game, we will be doing the Champions League final here on Saturday. Manchester City versus Inter Milan. Now, Sevilla, they were down as the home side against Roma. They won. As it stands, we have no winner here today. Hopefully, West Ham and Inter Milan can give the advantage to the away sides over the course of the two legs. As Paquetá gets back really well to win the ball. Paquetá needs some help. Doesn't really get it. And here comes Fiorentina. Sushek half gets it clear. Amrabat from range. Easy save by Alphonse Areola. And Paquetá will count himself a little bit lucky there. Not to have cost his side a goal. It was a fairly straightforward save from Areola. Wasn't directly at him, but more or less was. It's a save he had to make. Who foul with the free kick for West Ham. Who foul? Oh, it's a poor ball in. And it's a foul on the goalkeeper because I hate the fact goalkeepers can get touched, jump to the floor, and he gets given as a foul. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Why do goalkeepers deserve special treatment? They don't. I don't understand it. You get to use your hands. Paquetá has played through Jared Bowen in the 90th. Surely Bowen! He scored! Jared Bowen in the 90th minute has surely won the game for West Ham United. Oh my God! David Moyes has gone sprinting down his touchline. What a moment for Jared Bowen. Wow. Wow. What have I just seen? In the 90th minute. Fiorentina's manager is fuming. Look at what it means to West Ham. Wow. Lucas Paquetá plays it through. There will be an appeal for offside. I think he's on. And Bowen so coolly slots it over the top of the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. And West Ham United lead in the UEFA Conference League final. What a ball from Lucas Paquetá. And Bowen scores for the Irons, for the Hammers, in the European final. And surely it's got to stand. Wow, 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 wow. And the goal does stand. And now, we've got 5 minutes of added time. Can West Ham hold on to what will be an historic win here in Prague? It's a long ball. Kufal doesn't win it. Amrabat does. Bowen back onto the offensive and wins a free kick. That is your man. He's shagging Danny Dyer. And it's Jared Bowen. And it's a change, by the looks of it, for Fiorentina. Who's come on for Mandagora? Was he just been sent off? What's going on? We've got a change. It is a change. And Barak is on. Alphonse Areola goes long. It's a foul by Paquetá. 2 minutes to go. Can West Ham do it? Angelo Ogbonna is on. Mikel Antonio off. So I imagine it's a change to a 3-5-2. 3-4-3, sorry. I imagine. Declan Rice is just chasing it on the halfway line. Ball launched forward. Bonaventura wins it. Kehrer gets there and clears. Bakatar clears. Bowen will just chase. It's a foul. Free kick to West Ham, to Fiorentina. But they won't care because it's the other end of the pitch. Terracotta goes and finds Bonaventura. Crazy end to this game. Saponara looks to get the crossing. Well blocked by Kufal. Ball gets crossed into the box. Well won. Can they bring it down? No. Fornals gets clear. And Paquetá wants handball. He's not going to get it. And Kufal now will just run it out. Clear it down the line, looking for Paquetá, who's kind of playing as that sole number 9 now. Again, it's launched forward. Cabral takes it down. Emerson has it. And he'll go down the line. Lost by West Ham. Fornals has it. Goes back to Emerson, who just launches it long. Referee checks his whistle. Doesn't blow just yet. Paquetá has it. He goes down. He wants a free kick and he's going to get the free kick. And West Ham are ready to celebrate. Cornet and Cresswell are they? I don't know if they're ready to come on or they're just ready to celebrate. Kufal just saying, calm down. I think they're just ready to celebrate. And I tell you what, I don't want to sound a genius. 2-1. I said it. Soucek. That is awful from Thomas Soucek. And surely the whistle's got to go. 2 minutes over the allotted 5. Aged wins the first ball. Fornals will chase down Dodo, who goes back to the keeper. Referee checks his watch again. It's a long ball. Thomas Soucek wins it. Amrabat takes it down. Emerson wins it. Fornals goes up for it. Declan Rice now wins it. Fornals looks to clear it down the line. Referee's given a free kick. When's full time going to come, ref? This is getting ridiculous. The ref's adding time on for the sake of it. And Bonaventura will load the box here for Fiorentina. Even the goalkeeper's come up. The ball comes in. Areola's there. Doesn't claim it. But wins a free kick nonetheless. Gonzalez tries to help him up. Hurry it up. And the referee has blown for full time. And West Ham United are Europa League conference winners. Wow, wow, wow. Congratulations to West Ham. They've done it. West Ham are Conference League winners. I'll tell you what they did. Look, it's been some final that. some final. Last minute glory for West Ham. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And look how much it means to these West Ham players. Congratulations to them. And look what it means. Declan Rice has got his boy on his shoulders, dancing in front of the West Ham fans. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Some competition. I'm not even sure who some of these lads are on the pitch at this point. But look at it. Look how much it means to the West Ham fans. Danny Ings is there celebrating. Ben Rama's back on. Declan Rice's boys there again. The fans are coming on the pitch. It just... You're not surprised, are you? It means so much to them. And I just hope the fans that have come on the ground, they don't do anything stupid. They don't get banned. This is brilliant. This is what it's all about. And look what it means to Declan Rice. And what could be his very last game as a West Ham United player. Wow. It gives you goosebumps. And what a way to do it. Gerard Bowen in the 90th. Wow, wow, wow. What more can you say? West Ham United, little old West Ham, are Europa Conference League champions. And David Moyes and Declan Rice there. They embrace. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. None of them can believe what they're seeing. Emerson and Cresswell, the two left backs, have been fighting for that place all season long. Cresswell, you would have thought he would have started today. Well, I at least expected it. But instead, Emerson got the call up and he had a great game. You have to give it to Emerson. He had a great game. It was a big part of why and how West Ham have won this Conference League. Wow, congratulations, West Ham. If I haven't said it already, congratulations. Right, I'm not going to sit here and watch them lift the trophy. I'm going to end it here. If you have enjoyed, please do hit that like button below. Subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. West Ham United are Europa Conference League winners. Congratulations to them. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all in the next one. In a bit.